This story is about the shadow at the end of the hall. There's an old house at the edge of town, one that everyone whispers about, but no one dares to enter. For years, rumors spread of strange occurrences, lights flickering at night, whispers from empty rooms, and shadowy figures glimpsed through cracked windows. Emma didn't believe in ghost stories. A self-proclaimed skeptic, she decided to spend the night there as a dare, armed with a flashlight, a sleeping bag, and her phone for recording. She ventured in one chilly October evening. The house was silent, the air thick with the smell of decay. Peeling wallpaper hung in strips, and the wooden floor creaked with every step. Emma sat up in what used to be the living room, laying her sleeping bag beneath a chandelier tangled with cobwebs. Hours passed and nothing happened. Feeling emboldened, she laughed at her own unease. Nothing but creaky floorboards and bad ventilation, she said aloud, her voice echoing through the empty space. Around midnight, a noise woke her, soft shuffling, like footsteps dragging across the floor above. She froze, clutching her flashlight. "It's probably just the wind," she muttered, though her voice shook. The noise grew louder, descending the staircase at the far end of the hall. Step by step, slowly, deliberately. Emma pointed her flashlight toward the hallway, her heart pounding. "Who's there?" she called, her voice trembling. No answer. Then she saw it. A shadow moved at the edge of her light, just beyond the beam's reach. It wasn't the shadow of a person, but something taller. Its form shifted unnaturally, like smoke coiling into a humanoid shape. The shadow stopped at the end of the hall, motionless, as though watching her. Emma couldn't see its face, if it even had one, but she felt its gaze, cold and piercing. Suddenly, it rushed toward her, silent but impossibly fast. The flashlight flickered and died, plunging the room into darkness. Emma screamed, fumbling for her phone. When the flashlight on her phone lit up, the room was empty. No shadow, no sound, just her ragged breathing and the oppressive silence. She grabbed her bag and bolted for the door. But as she reached for the handle, she realized something chilling. The shadow wasn't gone. It was behind her. She felt its icy breath on her neck and heard a whisper, barely audible but unmistakable. "Stay." The next morning, the house stood as it always had, silent and lifeless. Emma's friends found her car parked outside, but she was never seen again. Some say if you stand outside the house at night, you can still hear her screams echoing from within. Others claim to see a shadow at the end of the hall waiting for the next visitor. Will you be the one to find out?